Welcome to the second part, or welcome back to Travin Games. This is episode 2 of Crash Bandicoot. Still here with Nick.
Favorite white boy, that's right.
Not going nowhere until we're done with this, maybe. I don't know. But, you know.
Yeah, we're keeping it going.
Keeping it going.
Ain't no thing with chicken wing in the spring. Our game is all that.
Now, let's get back to this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to finish this level.
Oh, yeah, partner.
Because
yeah.
I had some troubles with it. But the
You
question
did?
I wanted to ask you.
Oh, yeah. What you got
What
for
was
me?
what's your
What you got?
what's your thoughts after graduating high school?
Ooh! Drew my honest thoughts.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Beach Week about to be hype. I was like, we gonna get,
Well, let me rephrase that.
Oh, like adult thoughts, like after the dumb shit happens.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, damn. I got an adult now.
Basically.
I ain't gonna lie. Adulting sucks.
It's
It's terrible.
It has its moments.
Mm-hmm.
But like I mean,
Yeah.
you can still keep going on your
Oh yeah, no, I mean it was. I guess I didn't really think about it till it was. I had to start college again. And I was like, this same shit again. Cause it's crazy how much a piece of paper can dictate what you do in life. Like you can be the smart. You can have what's it called? You can be an educated dummy at the end of the day, and that's I feel like the surplus of pieces of paper and diplomas and common sense is rare nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's always worried about, oh, I gotta get that master's, I gotta get that PhD.
I mean, if that's something you're working for.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not knocking if people do that. Like if that's what you do, like go for it all the way. Don't let anything stop your dreams. But for me, it's like an educated dummy is. What's the point of having that? Just because you have a piece of paper.
Exactly.
Like, why do I need to know if bus A goes 30 miles an hour and bus B goes 60? Who's gonna get there first? What is that gonna do in the real world? Unless you're trying to be a math teacher.
Yeah.
You know, it's just. I feel like today's society has become so worried about paper and book education rather than like trade skills, common sense, street smarts, stuff that gets you far in life. It has become reversed to where you have to have a certain education to like your social standard to make it seem like you're what I'm talking about.
I mean, we still, but on like a
Go ahead,
on a technicality standpoint, where it's like if you want to be a doctor, you have to do all that stuff.
Almost, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like there's some exceptions to the rule, but like people go to school. Like I'm not knocking anybody's hustle. Like everyone has their own path in life, and they gotta follow it to the best that they can. But if you're not going to, like you said, be a doctor or like an accountant or like a judge or something where you need that actual type of education, how come a piece of paper is going to set you apart from somebody else who's not as qualified as you just because their degree is certified? Like, you're going to go into college with $100,000, $200,000 in debt and come out making $30,000. The system is designed, I feel like, to keep you down. They don't teach financial literacy. They don't teach like social skills, anything that could actually help you in life, because they want you. I feel like the government wants you to stay in a place where you can't think for yourself and you can't really strive and prosper to your best abilities, if that makes sense.
Open your third eye.
Open your third eye. Pray to your chakra. Do something.
Man, it's
right?
teaching us to do some preposterous,
it is
alamostrous things. You dig?
Hey, you did? Hey, you did.
I'm just making fun of people that.
You know what I'm saying, B? I'm about to go to New York. You know what I'm saying, B?
Yeah, it'd be like
money making Mitch. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, for me it was like, well.
Yeah.
I'm finally out the high school.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was mostly worried about. But then I never like. I just thought, yeah, I'm glad to be out there, but my brain wasn't like, okay, now it's time to do this, and this.
Yeah, but I feel like it is. I feel like
because when I went to Ferrum, I wasn't prepared. Like I felt like nobody prepared me.
Nah. I feel like they teach you, like, if you get prepared in high school, they prepare you for college, and college just doesn't prepare you for what you, unless you get a dope ass like college teacher who's gonna keep it real with you. Like, they don't teach you about passive income, they don't teach you about investing, they don't teach you about 401ks, anything that could actually help you in life, because they just want you to be in debt and work for them and make them money. I don't know much, yeah.
I honestly thought about, investing in stock one day.
Oh, most definitely.
Cause I was like, you know what, I want to do it, but it's like I want to know how to. But I don't want to watch all those like, YouTube videos talking about you got to do this.
Because they're not teaching it right.
I just want the simple way to do it, and just have like, okay, I just want to know when to take out, when to stop, stop investing or starting like,
With investing, it's like you have to. That has to be money that you don't touch, and it has to be.
Yeah, I know that.
Like a piece of lint, you can flick it, and you just can't touch that money because nobody gets rich. It's very rare. You either get rich off the lottery or you hit like a Tesla or a stock that's just big money all of a sudden overnight. Most of the time, in the stock market, you just have to put that money aside and not expect to touch it for years on years because it has to accrue interest and has to. Because the stock's gonna go up and down. You buy low, sell high, but if you just keep fluctuating the selling and buying, you're never gonna really make any money because you're just trying to make that quick profit.
Exactly.
And it's crazy. Like they don't teach you. They teach you to work for somebody else and make other people money rather than make yourself money. Like I read this book. I don't know if you've heard the compound effect.
I've heard it kind of.
Like it's not about the book, but it's like delayed gratification, or you have to make the short-term sacrifices and make the hard decisions so you can prosper in the end. Like anything fast don't last. It's a wise man asks a dumb question once and gets educated. A fool never asks a question and doesn't learn. And it's not the right, phrase, but it's that in a nutshell.
Basically, it is like that in a nutshell.
And the compound effect is like, if you do one action, it's gonna, like, if you have a negative outlook on life, like, oh, my job sucks, my life sucks, your life is always gonna suck. There's more terrible times in your life than there's gonna be positive, and that may sound like it's terrible. That's life. There's gonna be more lows than there is high, because there's no roses without rain, and nobody likes the rain, so to speak. And rain brings roses.
I mean, I kind of do that when I have to go to my job. I'm like, oh well, but in the end, it's like.
You have to make the best of it.
I'm making money right now. That's the main thing. Where it's like I don't like this, but
you could always be in a worse position. You could not have any money. You could be flat broke on the street, addicted to drugs. There's always a silver lining in every dark cloud, and it's hard to see that. Like I catch myself thinking sometimes, oh, this sucks, this, that, and the third, wooty woo, all that bullshit. But if you have that mindset to where everything's out to be against you, then nothing's gonna go for you. If that makes sense. Like you have to, if you think positive thoughts, then positive things are gonna come toward you. But if you think negative, then that's all you're gonna see the world in. Cause the world sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it's terrible. The government.
I try to think. I do think positive every once and again, and I am happy like that first half of the day. But then I feel like karma, because I believe in karma.
Oh, what's up? Yeah.
And it's just like I'm gonna be happy today. I'm listening to good, feeling good music or whatever, and then it's like karma's like, oh, you wanna be happy? You want to be happy?
It's hard.
Let me ruin your day.
Let me
ruin your day.
Let me stomp on your shit right. Yeah. Let me Black Air Force stomp you right quick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's why it's like I can feel like I can't be happy sometimes.
But it's like
I can in certain things when I watch comedy, like stand up comedies or like funny stuff or stuff on YouTube that makes me laugh. I feel happy watching that stuff because it's like I know it's it's only it's just something that makes me feel good. Is watching that stuff.
And that's like I said, that's no matter what the outlet is, you have to have a positive.
But then it's like when I come back, when I come out of like after watching that stuff, it's like, oh, I forgot reality. Let me snap back into it.
And that's the thing. You have to have something that keeps you in shape, something that makes you money, and something that keeps you happy. You have to have at least those three things because the idle mind is the devil's workshop. Whether you believe in Jesus, you believe in meditation, you believe whatever you believe in, you have to have something that if I do this good, something's good is gonna come from it. Because if you have that woe is me mindset, your ass is never gonna be.
I don't have that.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying just in general. But like I know what you're talking about. Like you have these things that make you feel good at the moment. Then once you come out of the moment, it's like, damn, life still sucks. Yeah. But that's like when people try to. I feel like in today's society, we're so quick to find a pill or something that takes away the stress. We can't live life, but like you said, the thing that makes you happy. You can never feel that happiness unless you felt the low of the feeling that you were feeling. Like unless you were sad, you would never have that happy moment. So you just have to realize there's gonna be more sad than there is good. But the good you have, you just have to appreciate it and hold on because
all in all, or long story short, just find what makes you happy.
Yeah, and that's like with drugs. People use drugs. I'm just same, but people use drugs to try to escape reality. If you don't go into the drug being happy and okay with your life, you're gonna come out worse because you're gonna be. The come down is gonna make you be that much more dependent on that drug, no matter what it is, whether it's alcohol, whether it's sex, any type of shit. You have to be okay with yourself and happy with yourself in the reality before you can take that step out of reality. If you know what I'm talking about.
Now let's bring that.
Let's bring some positivity.
Yeah, let's bring it.
Man, I'm all about
up.
positivity.
Let's bring it back up.
We don't
let me
talk
ask
about
you a question.
Man, I'm all about questions. What you got?
What is something you did that you think isn't? Oh, okay. I'm trying to get the question.
You got this. It's all good, man.
What was the most embarrassing thing
you
did?
Lord have mercy.
And it doesn't have to be now. It could be when you were little or something.
I got a story. Let's see. Try to find an appropriate story. Well, see, this is I'm about to put myself on blast like that. But it was in. I'm not gonna drop names. I'm not gonna say time frame or anything. It was once upon a time ago. I like this girl, you know. And this is, you know how you were when younger. You were scared to talk to girls and everything. I'm okay to admit, hey, I used to be scared to talk to girls. It is what it is. I'm not ashamed. And I was like, oh, she's bad. And I had this friend who I was girl who I was friends with. Who was, you know what I'm talking about?
She's a girl that was.
She was the girl that was my actual friend. Yeah. And she was friends with her, and I was like, yo, can you go talk to her? Like, I didn't know what to say. And she was like, yeah, that's that third woot woot.
God, I remember that. You always have to get somebody.
Right? Dude, the grapevine is always the worst way to go. And then she was like, oh yeah, she said like she likes you, like y'all can go out. And my dumb ass, I was like, oh yeah? Before even talking to the girl, I was like, it's official, like a ref for the whistle. I'm on it. And so we're in class, and I'm like, oh yeah, like we're this, that, and third. I was like, oh, we're official. Man, you won't believe this girl said. She was like, I ain't never talked to that girl in my life. The girl who I thought was my friend, she was lying to me, and she didn't even talk to her. So I was walking around with false hope, thinking, oh yeah.
When was this?
This is middle school days, man. You know how middle school was. Man.
You can. You know what? I wanna don't put them on blast.
Yeah, I ain't gonna drop her name. Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yeah, confidential.
You can like tell me the name, and you know, after this if you want.
Oh yeah, we you know, I believe in like I said, confidential. Something yeah. It's silence is you can't lie and you can't tell the truth in silence. You can't hurt nobody's feelings in silence. You just gotta. Like I said, I'm not gonna drop any names. I'm not gonna say it was wrong. You know, if it wasn't for all those experiences, I wouldn't be the person I am today, comfortable talking about it and living it. Because if you don't go through if you never go through a hardship, you're never gonna really see what you're made of. Like with this Bandicoot dude, he's jumping on big TNT and shit. If he wasn't jumping on the big TNT, he wouldn't appreciate the gold package coming his way.
I died.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. What about you? You got any embarrassing?
I have a lot.
Well, drop one. Like I said, you ain't got to drop no names.
I mean, like, they are very... I can't forget about that.
I'm not the feds.
They are very... I mean, like... if... But, like, what's a good range? Let's say from...
Hey, I don't know, and I don't recall or valid answers in the court of law. So if you don't know, you don't recall. That's all you got to say.
From when I was, like, I don't know, 4 to 9th, 10th grade. I did some
cornball thing.
Not corny, but
I'm about to say.
I want to use the word autistic.
Damn, it's alright. Hey,
because that's what memers are like. Trolls. I don't want to say trolls, but just in the meme community or just stuff like that in general, people say.
Yeah, what
I was oblivious to things.
Hey, say what you want. What Tupac say? Only God can judge you. You gotta keep it true to you.
Go ahead. Tough. I have so many. It's just man. Too much. Like, I mean.
No judgment here, like I said.
No, like I can't.
You can't pick one.
I can't pick one. It's so many.
Pick the one that sticks out in your head the most that you feel like will be a good Like you know, it can help somebody else out. If you have to expose yourself to help somebody else out, I feel like that should be a step that people take more often, because most people suffer in silence, and if nobody's there to, like you said, expose themselves, how are you gonna help somebody else? So I feel like you have to drop your nuts, so to speak, and just go with your move.
Like, I can't. It's so many embarrassing moments, but I want to say, okay, I'll do this one because I know I told one of them so many times, but this is a different one. So like back in middle school, this is when I was like really into like, you know, Lonely Island and all of them. So I would come up with like ideas or jokes. So it was like, I think it was like, what was it? What was the thing where we dressed up? Not formal. Was it formal in middle school?
No, in middle school it was formal. That was middle school. Homecoming and military ball and prom was high school. And Sadie Hawkins and shit. That was high school. Yeah.
Formal was like, okay, so it was like, I guess it was like a couple weeks before formal, and I was like, I had the idea, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come to formal, because this was like when my grandma had like a minivan at the time.
Oh
so
yeah.
Like, she gonna pull up in the minivan.
You gonna slide that door open real smooth, like.
Wear a turtleneck and a you know a chain. Just like Lonely Island, but I said that idea out loud because I thought, hey, other people would think, hey, that's fun, you should do it. No, they just laughed at me instead of with me. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything anymore. I'm just gonna keep my thoughts to myself.
But that separated you from, now you know who you, at that point you realized who your true friends were and who wasn't.
It was in front of girls too when I said it too. So I was like,
Man, I tell you what, one thing, you can be any age. You're always gonna, a guy's always gonna embarrass himself in front of a girl, some type of way. The day a man figures out a woman's mindset is the day the world's gonna end. That's the day Jesus is gonna come back, and it's gonna be the rapture.
When we were hanging out the other day.
I did. I mean, you can't understand it, and we're not meant to understand it. It's just the way we were programmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, those people who laughed at you, they're not your real friends.
I mean, they didn't have to be my friends. It was just like,
no, I mean, it's just. It
was just, I'd said that in front of girls. When I was like, at the times, I was like, yeah, these girls are gonna laugh and be like, oh, he's so cute and funny, that he should do that.
But you know what the positive was? You was talking to girls.
I wasn't even. It was
you wasn't talking to them.
I wasn't like, you know.
It was just like a
friendly thing, like just a conversation wise.
It wasn't rhetorical. But it was like open ended.
It was just an open conversation.
It wasn't specific to anybody. It was just like a little joke he was about to pop out. Oh, okay. It was Snoop saying 94. We don't love these hoes. Yeah. No, but see,
I do love mine that sits out in the yard for, you know, my garden. So.
Oh, so sweet. She's gonna hear that and be like, oh.
You see what I did there?
She's gonna like T-Raven.
You see what I did there?
Oh,
joke.
like a hoe, like a garden hoe. Oh.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know.
I have the corniest dad jokes ever.
It's alright. Somebody's gonna come along and love those
corny. My kid the other day said, he said, I'm hungry. I said, hi, hungry, I'm dad. Yeah.
Damn.
That's what my jokes are.
Damn. That's alright. You're trying. And that's you. Like I said, you gotta stay true to you.
I'm just only good at telling corny jokes or dad jokes.
You gotta stay true to you.
Yeah, true.
You can't be. There's only one Travin in this world, and you gotta stay true to him. You know. But yeah.
Okay, that didn't work.
Actually, that could help somebody else in life. You know, they could have been like, "Damn, I tried to make a joke in front of females, and laughed at me."
I even use pickup lines too.
Oh, it's okay. Me too. Oh, damn. Let me see if I can think of a pickup line. Damn. I do got one. I got one too. I'm not gonna bust my. Go ahead. What you got?
Does your left eye hurt? Cause you're looking right.
Damn. Okay.
Or the main or the most basic one. Are you a beaver? Cause damn.
How's that one go through? That one.
It goes through.
I guess it is.
I would have to say. I would have to. Well, I would. It's one that like works if, you know, the female you're talking to has, you know, dark humor.
Yeah.
But it was like, it works to a certain degree if you think oh, that does make sense. But it's like, oh, that's so bad. It's so but good but clever. It's just like, Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta go with
Because
you
I
know.
tried that,
Yeah.
the one I'm talking about or explaining. I tried that when that girl was like, yeah, no.
She said, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm like, I wasn't even talking to you. I was just practicing my pickup lines, baby. Keep moving. You can be like, damn, here's one. You walk up to a girl and you're like, damn, it's like, can I ask you a favor right quick? And they're like, yeah, what's up? It's like, I seem to lost my phone number. Think I can borrow yours right quick until I find it? And then you just, you know?
I mean, that's the one where it's like, hey, you know.
You gotta go up and, yeah, you got to initiate a conversation with them. But it's all about.
I just remember the one from like Wild 'N Out where it was like, hey, you heard this crazy guy going around
Asking for girl's phone number?
asking for girls' numbers and killing them if
they don't give it to him?
Yeah, you should give me your number just to be safe.
And look, he's like,
It was
that's
funny.
E-Man Hudson.
It was good, but
I like it. Okay. Trevin coming up with, you're throwing it back. That was way back when.
yeah, when Wild 'N Out, that was the peak of Wild 'N Out.
Now it's just social media stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let me find the one that I was trying to.
Yeah, go ahead,
The one I was saying. All right, so here. Nah, here we go. Okay,
What you got?
here it is. It goes, "Hey girl, are you the beginning stages of cancer? Because I wouldn't mind if this developed into something serious."
Damn.
It's dark, but it's
Damn,
good.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta find a special female who's gonna like. I'm not gonna lie to you. But hey.
Because I thought I was like, that's clever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you have to be like, yeah, that's clever, but still.
Hey, you gotta go with your know.
Yeah.
You gotta go with your move.
So
That's alright.
I think I'm gonna do this level and then we'll call it.
Oh yeah.
And we'll, start the other.
Oh yeah. This one was like a it's like a real life one. Last one was like some bullshit. Like we were just bullshitting.
This is the second episode.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the first episode was just like kind of like cutting up, just bullshitting.
Yeah.
This one was talking about like life and.
Yeah, we kind of.
Oh damn, man!
Kind of doing the same thing with this one too, but it just got serious.
It's got yeah. Serious is always serious sells.
And there's another question I want to
Crack
ask
sales
you.
too.
There's another question I want to ask. Would you
Yes.
go to our high school reunion?
No.
Okay.
I
wouldn't either.
I'm gonna be like, if I haven't talked to you, like this is my mindset. If I haven't talked to you in the past 3 months, like I'm not trying like. I always show like respect is a big thing. Like I'm more like if I see you out and about, if we ain't got no problems or anything, like I'll speak to you. But if I don't go out of my way to talk to you, like, please forgive me because I'm not sorry, but I just don't care what you're doing. Like I hope the best for everybody. I hope everyone succeeds and prospers and does what they think in life. But if I don't hit you up in the past 3 months, not even 3 months, like if I don't hit you up at all, I don't really want to see you. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
It's like.
I mean, I just be hanging with my same circle of
Yeah.
friends.
The real ones stay, the fake ones fade, and you realize that. And if you think everyone's your friend and you live in a fool's world. Because there's two types of people: the people that want to see you succeed and people that want to see you fail. Most of the times, you don't know the difference until you're in a hard spot.
I just want to say, I mean, I'm not going if we did, if we do, or when we do have our high school reunion. But what I just, I mean, I might sound like, oh, you're so edgy for saying that. But I might, it's just basically for everybody to just be like, hey, look what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Haha, in your face type of thing.
And it's just like if.
They're just showing off what they've been doing since they,
And like I said, they can do. People who go to that, I'm not saying it's bad to go. I'm not saying it's good. Like everyone has their own personal preference. But like you were saying, for us, for me and you. That ain't it, Chief. It's just.
But I feel like it's just the people that only picked in high school are gonna go.
Hey, they can, everyone's got their own path.
You know the people who peaked in high school are. You do.
Who picked?
I'm not gonna say no names, but you know.
What you mean pick?
What I mean is like the people that we went to high school with that peaked in high school.
Oh, Peter said pick. I was like,
no,
what the
peaked,
hell, picking?
Like P-E-A-K-E-D.
Like a peak. Yeah.
Like a climax, not climax, but like.
Damn, yeah.
You know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But know the people that did that already peaked in high school when we were there.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, that's their path in life. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has their own.
Just because you had clout.
Yeah,
If that's what you kids want to say, if that's what you kids still say.
It's like a sensitive topic for you, Travin. You alright, man?
Yeah,
you want
I'm
to talk
fine,
about
I'm
it?
fine.
You want to talk?
It's
I'm
just-
fine.
It's just, you know, people that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I want to say had clout, quote unquote, senior year.
You struggling with that. I'm not trying to interrupt you, but
I know,
you struggling. Your ass can't catch a break in the fucking...
But anyways, what I'm saying...
Go ahead, yeah.
Is that, you know, the ones that, you know, had a dick flute solo with the whole school. If you know what that term means?
Oh?
A dick flute solo?
A dick flute solo.
Yeah. Or teachers, not teachers pet, but something related to that.
Dick
like,
flute solo.
Just basically like dick riding.
I've heard of ridiculous. I've never heard
But you know what I mean, dick riding, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's all you had to say. That's all
term-
you had to say,
There's
yeah.
another term for dick riding, is dick flute solo, where it's like you just
yeah.
talk about that person or you just...
No. Shit, man, sound like you thought about this a lot.
Yeah, I have. I mean,
ain't no, like I said, to each his own. Like, I don't knock anybody's hustle or how anybody...
I just have my certain thoughts.
Yeah, no. I mean, you express it. If you don't express it, then you're not true to yourself. You gotta say how you feel.
Because I remember, like, when... it was when I was, like... I was okay with being a token black kid. But then I had that... I think it was, like, after I watched Key and Peele, I was like, yeah, let me stop doing that.
What do you mean by... Let's elaborate. What do you mean on token black kid?
Yeah, so you seen South Park, right? Or episodes of South Park.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably watched about 4 of them, folks, or 4.
Okay, so there's a black kid in there's a black kid on that show called Token.
Yeah.
And he's the only black kid.
Oh.
So it's like, if I ever went to like a party or something where it was like, hey, do that dance, do that dance.
The Carlton?
Huh?
Carlton?
Not just that, but just dance, like have them circle around you dancing, and it's like, yeah, do that dance, guy. Like, hey, yeah, do that one dance that we don't know how to do, type of thing.
I can't stand people.
Like I used to do that, and I was like, all right, time for me to stop.
That's selling out. So like,
it's
people
it's kind
who
of selling out, but I wouldn't say this.
I mean, it's not.
Okay, I'm getting tired of this iguana.
It's just people who change up. That's my one pet peeve. I'm not trying to like go on top of what we're talking about.
I don't like when people change up either.
Fucking like,
I mean,
don't act brand new all of a sudden because situations are different. Like, talk that same shit you was talking when you was around me by yourself or you was with other people. Like,
I feel like everybody went to school that did that. And it's not even like after they graduated, they were doing that while they were in school too.
99% of people do that. Like, people at work, I ain't gonna say work, but people in just, like I said, everyday life, just don't get amnesia all of a sudden because you think it's gonna benefit you. I can't. Yeah. But yeah, go ahead with the topic you were saying. I just had to say that.
I know you good.
Acting brand new. Like, for what?
I don't know.
What's that gonna get you? Because you're never gonna know who you really are if you change up. You gotta stay true to you. Damn, his steps is changing.
Yeah, it's a weird level.
I can't with it. Trips me out. Like, you a whole hoe. Like, not even a hoe like you be getting with everybody. You just a hoe.
Yeah, there was a bunch of those too.
You just, ain't no wrong with, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nothing wrong with a little, spreading out, spreading out.
About just being the guy that, see, I was like, I'm a late bloomer when it comes to stuff.
I feel.
Cause it was like, and I'm even a late bloomer still, like growing, like,
Yeah.
growing wise, cause like everybody I know is like, not everybody I know, but mostly like most of my friends are like taller than me, and it's like I feel like a child standing next to me.
Nah, man. You should never be.
Even though I'm like,
Yeah, you should never question how God made you or how
yeah,
you
no,
are. Because
I know all that.
No, I'm saying, I know, yeah, but I'm saying, like, just, I'm not trying to, like, downplay what you're feeling. I'm just trying to be, like, you're special to who you are. You shouldn't try to compare yourself or think that you should be any different than what you are. If you were meant to be different, if you were meant to be taller, shorter, bigger, skinnier, fatter, if you were meant to be all those, any of those things, then you would be that.
Yeah. But, like, I'm just a late bloomer and stuff, so, like, I would try to, like, get with the bodies at the time, but I was like, I was too much of a nerd.
You was ready, Blueface, bust it down, Tatiana.
Yeah.
Blueface, baby.
As you can see, I missed all the boxes, but oh well.
That's alright, man. Yeah, no. Damn. Yeah, Blueface baby. Ain't no wrong. I ain't gonna say it. Never mind. That's a whole different topic. We about to go on the topic of thotties. That's not right.
What am I doing? Okay.
Thotties are the hotties, man. That's what thotty came from. The hottie.
Yeah, but now we have a whole new meaning. But
yeah,
we're gonna end this episode right here, episode 2.
Yeah, what I say? Got hoes by near, got hoes by far. Hoes in the whip.
Yeah.
That was a good, yeah. Hoes in the house, hoes. I forgot what T.I. said. He said something.
Yeah, we don't. T.I. has been. He's a character.
It wasn't even to be on that. On the recording thing. Yeah, it was just my head.
He's just a human dictionary now.
I want to see him and Kevin Gates have a conversation.
That would be hilarious.
Right? It's crazy. That was voice crack. See, I'm still growing too. Yeah.
This has been episode 2 of Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna keep this as a series, but for now, yeah. Like, go this description, Patreon.
Yeah.
His Instagram.
Favorite white boy. That's alright, boy.
Then this has been this has been episode 2.